Hello people, we're back for the next week of all of these babies. Even the stardawg is starting to get normal leaves. As you can see, they're all sort of dry. They're almost there. They need another water tomorrow, those probably. I need to give them a little mist today, but we are going to transplant. They're all going to go into their bigger pots. I probably will do it tomorrow just before I do their feed, so that they get a nice feed into their new pots. As you can see, they're all flying. There was one that I was showing you that didn't look the best. It was this one. So the rest of the plant is mint, the colours come back on it, but we had that problem with this leaf. Let's see, or is it going to focus? See the little dots up there? But it's carried on growing lovely, so we haven't got a problem with that. Everything else is lovely colours, no marks on it. These gelatos, as I keep saying, they surprise me. Every day I come in here, look, we're about to do light cycles. They're finally starting to get used to this light cycle as well. Excuse me. But they keep surprising me every time. They're just booming. They're really good. These are the autos and they're still flying along already, and I quickly touched on it when I started, but if you look at the stardawg, I've got a real leaf. It's not deformed like the rest of them. So we'll just leave this alone, we'll see what happens. The new ones look right as well. You see, 5 fingers, everything looks like it's going to be okay, but that was a funky one, wasn't it? But that's it for today, people. Tomorrow we'll probably see me doing some transplanting. Peace out. Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, we have got 7 potted, basically ready to get them in. I needed 9, so let me get you in here. We needed 9, yeah? I got my calculations wrong with this cocoa. So I'm sure I need to go and pick up another bag. Look at them though. They are looking amazing. So, unfortunately, people, I can't go and get more cocoa today because the hydro shop is shut. It is back open tomorrow, so I think I'm just going to let them sit in. You can see I give them all just a tiny bit of water. I'm going to let them just sit in here that one more day until I can fill up the last 2 of these. But they're nice pots. I haven't used them yet. These are where's the name on them? Dun, dun, dun. Smart Grows. I got them from a hydro shop. They're cheap as well, which is nice, and they're just fabric instead. But yeah, people, that's it for today. Unfortunately, I have to do it tomorrow, but on tomorrow we'll do the transplanting. Cheers, people. Right, people, we are back again. As you can see, they have not been transplanted just yet. I am having a palaver with it all. The day I went to get all of the, just see how they all sat here, I went to do them, I could only fit 7 when I needed 9, so I had to wait that day for the hydro shop to be open because it's not open on the Wednesdays. I phoned him on Tuesday and it just wasn't open again for some reason. I've gone down there today and it was open, but he hasn't got any cocoa. He's going to have some in for me tomorrow, I believe, which is a bit of a killer because it means these have nearly been in here an extra 5 days than I wanted them to. So see if you have a look. I've picked up one that you're not going to be able to see now, but a lot of these you can just see little roots starting to come through the bottom of them. So they're ready to go. They need to be into the other tubs really. They are growing lovely. I've got a bit of yellowing on some of them because this week's just not been the best. You can see that one there's a slightly different colour. Hasn't been the best. I've been really ill. As I say, these were meant to be watered 2 days ago. And I didn't have the pot, so I've just had to sort of try and keep them slightly damp, but they've obviously felt the effect. This is that one I showed you the other day with the little marks on it. So, not good, but we'll get there. Tomorrow they should be in these big pots, and then they've got a long, lovely road of recovery to get us back. But other than that, they are looking good. This is the stardawg. Look, looks like half of a normal plant now. It's about to be bedtime, by the way, that's why they're all a bit down as well. Alright then, people, till tomorrow. Peace out. Hello people, we are back. Today is a better day. I'm feeling 10 times better. I finally got that cocoa I needed from the hydro shop. So today we are going to get them all transferred or transplanted. I was just having a look at them all because I have a feeling a couple of them, you can see the roots there in the corner, I think a few of them are going to be at least a little circled down here at the bottom. Not necessarily root bound, but circled. So I was just checking everything. These are the two royal gorillas. Can you see that? Just under 3 weeks old. There's two pistils there. Let's see if I can get them in for you. It's popped pistils already. And the other royal gorilla's done the same. See, you can see it clearly on that one. See there. So, 3 weeks old, both looking great. Pop pistils already. It's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? I was hoping they'd last a bit longer, but I don't know again if it's because maybe the roots are getting slightly root bound. You can see them through the edges. I'm not 100%, but we're going to transplant today, and then we shall find out. See a root on that one. But yes, people, that's it. So next thing you will see, they should all be in big pots. I might show you just one of them being transplanted, because obviously doing all 9 on camera would take forever. But we're good, we're happy. I'm hoping they're not slightly root bound. I am a bit off. I was meant to do this about 3 days ago. But come on, let's do this. Right people, we've had some struggles today for the last couple of days, but they're all done, apart from one. I don't know what this one's going to look like, but all of them so far have had balls of root at the bottom. Took too long to get them out basically. Not too happy as you can hear, but it's not the end of them. They're still all growing, they're all amazing. There's some cool things which I will show you afterwards. There's some bad things, but I thought I'd just show you the gist quickly. But red cup obviously because I'm growing in them, so it's nice and easy, isn't it? And then I'm going to drop some mycorrhizans in there, and then with the next one you just sort of bracing your hand over the top of it with enough space in the middle for the stalk to be through. Tip it over. I can't show you because it's awkward doing it that, but as soon as I got it out I'll show you the root ball so you know what I mean by they should have been done a few days ago. They're here. Right people, we're back. Show you my misery. Can you see that? This is actually one of the worst ones, to be fair. Look at that, it's just blown up. They're only on day 4 of week 3. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They're only like 20 odd days, and look at that already. Madness. I just didn't expect it. It's caught me out. I hope everything's going to be okay. Praying it will be. I'm going to look after them again. No excuses. I like showing you like the bad stuff because it must help someone out there. Anyway people, on to the future. Stay positive, eh? Hello people. Saturday, we are back in here. You can see they're not looking too happy. We have had a bad week. So I've been struggling with a couple of them looking a bit yellow. They ended up being slightly the root bound, as we all found out. I listened back to the videos over the week and I'm talking stuff about it coming on Wednesday. It being Wednesday, and I phoned them on Tuesday, just nonsense sort of thing. But yeah, it's a bad week. But as you can see, it's not been good. They've all gone yellow. I checked my water yesterday just to make sure everything was on point. And it turns out my pH was at 6.4, 6.5, something like that, which would be why everything is going slightly yellow. This is what happens sometimes. But you know how I am, I'll show everyone everything. You know I'm not too happy about it, but they carry on, they're still young. So I've made up some more water, made sure it's pH, so I went and got old school. You know the liquid where you test it in the test tube and you get the colour chart. I've got that just because my pen's obviously not working and I need to get a new one. So we've done that, we've got new water, we're going to feed them, and next week's going to be 10 times better. But this is what happens sometimes, people. No point hiding this from you. You can see, look, this wasn't yellow before I transplanted it. It's not yellow just yet, but it's almost there. All the new growth is still fine, but it's just not very good. The temps and the humidity's fine. So it's got to be pH. I've checked everything. Look at that. It looks lovely. There's lots of growth. It's still growing lovely every day, but still it's yellowing. These are starting to go there. Look how lovely the plant is. This is what can happen sometimes, people. So learn and gov. We got the pH right this time. And next week we should see him recover, and hopefully we'll be back and we don't have any fatalities. We pray to Mary Jane, eh? Peace out, people. Have a good week.